Hello and welcome back. So we are at Firelink Shrine, and now we're gonna go ahead and level up. And like I said, in order to use the Astora Straight Sword, the one that we just picked up from the Undead Dragon, you're gonna want to have your faith up to 14. So I could actually level up 4 more times. I'm gonna put 1 into vitality, 1 into endurance, and a couple into strength, and call it good. Okay. So let me show you why you want to get that sword. Now, a lot of people will try to go for the Drake Sword, which is a sword that you get from shooting the tail off of the dragon that we saw a little bit back in the Undead Burg. Now, I could do that. I'm not going to do it this playthrough because I have used that sword before, and I actually like Astora Straight Sword better than that one. Now, this sword, you need Twinkling Titanite to level it up, and then it also levels when you level up your faith. So it is a weapon that you could use throughout the game, although I wouldn't call it a primary weapon at all. It's going to be good through like the first couple, maybe 3 bosses, and then after that it's going to be time to move on to something else. So okay, so now as you can see, my damage output went from 92 to 183. So yeah, we're going to do some damage. First things first, we are going to go up here. Go past this gentleman. We don't need to talk to him just yet. And we're going to get these items. The Morning Star is also a pretty decent weapon, although it's nothing compared to the sword that I have, so you really don't need it. Now, because I have the sword that I have, I can permanently kill these skeletons down here. So that's also a good thing. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to get this Y-hander. This Y-hander is going to be my endgame weapon. It's going to be the weapon that I'm basically using through the second half of the game. It's an heavily overpowered 2-hand sword, and you could get it right at the beginning of the game. You do need, I believe you need 24 strength and able to wield the sword. However, that's not a big deal because we're not going to be using that right away. So let's see if we could get out of here without getting destroyed. So there are some items, there are some binoculars down there, but I'm not going to grab those. I'm just going to get this. Oh shoot, go. Okay, that's all I'm going to get down there for now, excuse me. Alright. I cannot go that way. And the skeletons will follow you all the way into where the shrine is, so you need to sit down right quick. Which it's not going to let me sit down because the skeletons are in this area. Come on, man. Really? Alright. Alright, so those were the main items that I wanted to get. Hold on. I'm trying to think here. Yeah. Now we're gonna make our way to the first boss of the game. Yeah, you'll pretty much notice right off the bat the difference between this sword and the other sword that I had. I basically one-hit kill everything now. Not that these guys were difficult to begin with, but now they're super easy. Alright, the first boss in the game, there's a couple different strats that you could use to beat the first boss. Now, as good as this first sword is, as good as this sword is, I'm actually not going to use this sword against the boss. I'm actually going to use my long sword, and I'm going to show you guys a little trick. An easy way to beat this first boss. Alright. And actually, we want to go down this way. Okay. I don't know why I picked that up. I knew that that was garbage. I can't help but pick up shiny things in this game. It's kind of like a disease. Alright, we're going to run down and get this item down here. I believe this might be... No. Okay, so I was wrong. It's just humanity. I thought that that was maybe a ring, but definitely not. Okay. There is another item that we could try and get. It's going to require some running and jumping. Alright, so I am going to light this bonfire now. And we will open up a shortcut for that in a little bit. I'm not sure if I could open this or not. No, I can't. I have to go another way to do that. Now, black fire bombs, you can definitely use those to kill the upcoming boss for sure. They do a ton of damage to them. However, we're not really going to have a use for those, so I'm just going to save them for later. Man, that was annoying. These guys certainly are nothing if not annoying. Now be careful of these dudes. They're going to be chucking fire bombs at you. And I know I'm making this look pretty easy up to this point, but honestly, if you take the time to get the Astora straight sword, you'll be breezing through the first part of this game. Trust me, it makes the game a lot more fun in the beginning. That's for sure. Not that this game isn't fun, regardless, but so this is what we're gonna actually use to destroy the boss. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna equip these over here. And gold pine resin, so that will give our weapon lightning effect. However, the Astora straight sword, you can't put the lightning effect on it because it's already imbued with faith damage. So we will have to use our trusty longsword that we got at the beginning of the game. But trust me when I say that we will still wreck the boss. Okay. We're almost to the first boss, too, actually. Come on. I hate these guys. These guys never attack. I'm standing here with my shield down, and these doofuses never want to attack you. They're so annoying. Alright. And I got the longsword again, so we are going to go down here. Actually, first we're going to do this. There's going to be a flaming barrel that comes down. Just watch out for that. Kill that guy. And now we're going to go take out our first Black Knight. I'm not gonna say that this is a gimme fight. However, the fight is a little bit easier now that I have this sword, so we'll see what we could do. And I messed that up because I should have got a free hit on him, but he heard me coming. So we want to bring him up here. We don't want to fight him down there in his skinny ass hallway. We're actually gonna fight him over here, where we have a little bit more room. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. I'm just getting destroyed right now. I have to say the sound effects in this game are pretty not so great in comparison to, let's say, Dark Souls 3. Like, the swords clashing up against the shields don't sound as great in this game. But everything else is awesome. Dude, that should have been a backstab. Come on. It's so frustrating in this game sometimes because the backstabs just are not consistent at all. So now we are ready to fight the boss, and we got our first ring. I'm not going to bother to equip that ring because it's more of a magic build ring, if I do remember correctly. Now there are some items that I still need to get, but they're not really important at this time, so I will get those later on. I believe I could open up this door. Yeah. So, getting the master key, I'm telling you, you could get the master key later on in the game, but getting it at the beginning of the game opens up a ton of different options for you. So, first things first, we're going to go take out this dude. I'm going to try to drop down on this guy's head. deal some massive damage to him, but we'll see how that goes. First, we gotta take out the archers. Those guys are not super difficult. And, alright, here we go. We're ready for our first boss fight. So, the strat on this guy is pretty simple. He's your first boss, so he's not super difficult. He's kind of reminiscent to the first boss in Bloodborne, where you are fighting that first boss on the bridge. Except this bridge is a lot more narrow. So what we're going to do, we're going to go up to the middle of the bridge. He's going to jump off that tower over there. And then we're going to go over here, climb up the ladder, and then attempt to do a drop attack on his head, which should take a huge chunk of his health if I could land it. And then we're going to start dealing some damage. So you do have to be careful with this guy because you don't have a lot of health at this point in the game. So it only takes one hit, really, to die versus a boss right now. So with that being said, let's enjoy the view. I do have to say they did touch up the lighting effects a little bit. It looks pretty damn good, especially for a game this old. So I have landed this drop attack with some success lately, so I'm hoping that that's the case here. If not, we're going to have to... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. What am I doing? What am I doing? I told you I was going to fight him with the longsword. There we go. Alright, here he comes. Alright, let's go. And there we go. Like I said, the longsword and the lightning for the win. Now, I could have killed him easily with the Astora straight sword as well, but I just like tearing him up with the lightning sword. It's so much fun. And so, let me just say the key to doing a successful drop attack is to don't press R1 until you're already dropping off the building. So whatever height you're trying to drop off from, refrain from pushing R1 until you're already in the air. And then once you're going down, press R1, and then you'll make that animation stabbing downward. Alright. We got the Astora straight sword again, and let's go have some fun now. So we're just gonna unlock a bunch of stuff right now. It's locked. First, we are going to go talk to our buddy down here. Now that is a nice view, I have to say. That looks pretty damn good.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
You definitely want to talk to him.
I have a proposition, if you have a moment. way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Sure. Sounds like a plan, friend.
Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric, there's no telling how much. But use this to summon one another as spirits and engage in jolly Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun, if you miss.
Okay. Alright, that's all he has to say for now. We'll say goodbye to Solaire and try to make it across this bridge without getting melted by a dragon. Alright. Let's go. We should be fine as long as we don't go too close to the dragon. He won't flame us to death. So the first thing we're going to do is go down here and open up the shortcut. That'll take us back down. Now, if you do want the Drake Sword, you will need a bow and arrow. And what you're going to do, you're going to stand right here, and you are going to shoot the dragon's tail until you shoot it off, and then you will get the Drake Sword. The Drake Sword is also a good starter weapon for the first portion of the game. A lot of beginning players will make the mistake of trying to use that sword the whole game, and that doesn't work out too well. Trust me when I tell you that you're going to need a big boy sword for the end of the game. And this Y-hander is the way to go, in my opinion. I think just about most veteran players will say that this Y-hander is a solid sword. Come on, dude. Jiminy Christmas. This guy is so annoying. Alright, now you do have some rats in here, and believe it or not, these little bastards can kill you if you're not careful. And they can poison you fairly quickly. Especially if they all gang up on you and bite you at the same time. Now, you don't have to do what I'm doing right now, but in order to really open up the game and give yourself plenty of options, I think this is the best way to go after you beat the first boss. Now there is a Black Knight up there in the tower. I'm going to fight him in a little bit. Don't worry about the big beastie over there. Just try to draw out these guys. Come on. Come on, buddy. I know you have it in you. So they just closed the castle gate up there. They're gonna try to lock me out, but there's obviously a shortcut around that. We just have to make it through these morons. Okay. So you don't have to worry about the big guy too much unless you want to fight him. I will fight that guy, but not right now. Come on, buddy. These spear guys just are the worst, let me tell you. Come on, buddy. He's like just walking into the wall. Come on, buddy. Over here, man. Jeez Louise. I'm trying to get a backstab on him, but I can't get around him. This guy's so annoying. Dude, come on, man. Jiminy Christmas, my shield's down. Attack me, for Christ's sakes. God. Those guys are so annoying. It's almost not even worth the time trying to fight them, honestly. So there's a trap up here. Just be wary that there's like a fair amount of guys in here. We're gonna wait for him to come out. These guys don't look threatening, but that's why they're so dangerous, because people don't take them seriously, and then they get ganged up on and destroyed by those guys, which is kind of funny. Don't be one of the people that gets destroyed by those guys, please. Just be patient. I got the mystery key, which we will use a little bit later. I just love the beginning of this game, man. I can't say that enough. It just brings back so many memories of when I first played the game. And honestly, oddly enough, the first time I played the game, I didn't even beat it. I can't even remember where I stopped, but I think I got to the painted... Oh, yeah. Now I know where I stopped. I stopped at the smog and whatchamacallit battle. So I can kill that warthog guy. He's kind of annoying. He's not super difficult to kill. I guess I should just do it because I'm here. Yeah, we'll kill this dude. You gotta hit him in his ass, basically. So he'll run down here at you. However, his fat ass can't get down here. And then you just poke him in his butt, basically. And no homo on that. I don't mean poke him in his butt that way. And as you could tell, it's going to take a little minute to take down this stupid bastard's health. You actually have to fight him again later on in the game. You're going to have to fight a couple of them back to back. So, the cool thing is that you can get a pretty amazing drop from him. You can get his helmet, which is one of the cooler looking helmets in the game, honestly. Shit. And trust me on this one, don't get greedy with the hits, because if this guy even gets a whiff of you, he will destroy you this early in the game. A lot of the tougher enemies like this, you kind of want to just be real careful when you kill when you're trying to fight them, because these guys pack a punch, and you don't have enough health this early on in the game to be able to take what they got to give you. Calm down, you little bastard. Come on, man. Jiminy Christmas. Alright, I almost have him killed. The sad thing is, you don't get a lot of souls for killing this dude. I think you get something stupid like 500 or something like that. Alright, this guy's almost a goner. I probably could have killed him there, but yeah. Yeah, 750 souls. And so, let me just say that that guy doesn't always drop something. Like, as you notice just there, I didn't get a goddamn thing for killing him. So it's completely random what he gives you. He may or may not give you his helmet the first time you beat him. I don't really care really too much because I don't wear that thing anyway. So I do know some people that love to wear that thing though. And we're coming up on 31 minutes, so I'm going to go just a little bit longer. And then that's going to be it for this video. We made a lot of progress, though, for sure. Let's go. Alright. I want to go this way first. There's a shield over here that I want to get. Now, just FYI, this guy is a complete tool. They could be a pain in the butt to fight. I do not suggest that you fight him in this hallway. So we're going to try to get him to move the hell out of our way, and we're going to go around him. And we want to fight him over here. There we go. So really, I just wanted to get that shield. I don't really care about killing him. But those guys trust me when I say that they are a pain in the butt. And we have the moron with the spear again. Come on, man. See, I don't know how I got the backstab there. I didn't think that I had a good enough angle, but apparently I did. That's the frustrating thing about the backstabs. Okay. So the guys with the sword and shield, like this guy, they're actually a lot easier to kill. They're actually not that bad. Alright. So this is how we're going to open up the castle gate that they closed on me. And this is also a great shortcut down the Firelink Shrine. Okay. We're just backstabbing everybody. So one thing I am going to do really quickly. I'm going to run down here and I'm going to light a bonfire. Then we're going to go fight a larger enemy. And we're going to get a Firekeeper soul to level up our Estus flask. Alright. So that's lit. I'm not going to rest there. I'm going to rest back at Firelink when I get over there. Alright. And I actually think that this is a good place to stop. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you're enjoying the playthrough so far. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel and joining me for the next part.